It's the saddest time in history, guys. Getting ready to go see Transformers last night. I'm ready to see Transformers last night. Hopefully the bar is open at the mall so I can get something to drink.
Do I have to?
Well, you don't think I'm gonna sit through that shit by myself, do you? No, sir, not this guy. Not going to see this shit by myself. No way.
What? At the very least, it'll be funnier than Baywatch.
Well, like I said, when you set the bar so low. Yeah. Today's just a horrible day all the way around. Find out my rent's going up $300.
And I gotta go see Transformers.
Yeah, and make matters worse, gotta go see Transformers.
I drove 2 fucking hours for this shit.
Yeah, I really feel bad for you.
Come on, Adam, come visit. We'll go see Wonder Woman. Oh, what was the surprise, Rob?
You see all those cars? Those are probably all idiots who are going to see this fucking movie.
Oh, God, fucking pray for, like us, the fucking idiots going to see this goddamn movie?
We're critics. Low-budget critics that make no money, but critics nonetheless.
Yeah.
We're gonna critic the shit out of this.
We're doing this for you! For you!
Alright, we're gonna go check and see if we can get some beer somewhere. No one under 21. So I think they're open.
Son,
yes.
Bottoms up.
Yeah, this is happening.
Yes.
This is happening.
We need this. We really need this right now.
We're not going to see this movie not having at least a buzz.
Yeah.
Get buzz on one beer, you got problems.
No, yeah, I'm gonna need like hard liquor.
Well, see,
after this.
Here's the thing, guys. My rent went up today. It's an extra. Yes, I would not.
Yeah.
I would not let this rent thing go. My rent went up $300 a month now. So I don't know if I can afford another beer. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to buy another beer. I don't know, but yeah, this is. I'm not going there without something.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, I did not stop at one.
Show me the way to go home, everybody. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Just the women. Yeah, like we're having fun right now.
So my rent went up $300.
God damn it! Would you stop with that shit?
Oh man. Hey, you guys can't see, but look, there's a laser tag place behind. Like, I'm about to go in there and like school all those fucking kids. Like ninja kick all of them, pull a Rambo.
Yeah, we go fuck them up. That's right.
But I can't go in there. You know why? Because my rent went up $300. I can't afford it. All right, guys, look. Now tell me if I'm right or wrong. You see that thing with that fucking fucked up Pinocchio looking thing back there? Isn't that shit called a titty tartar?
It's a teeter, not titty.
It's a titty tartar, man. Titty tartar. God damn it, Rob. It's a fucking look at the Pinocchio thing, bro. You get all up in this titty tartar, man.
Teeter totter.
Titty tartar.
No,
Teeter.
Titty tartar. Fuckers, this shit right here. This shit is a fucking titty tartar. Okay? Where'd Adam go? That motherfucker left me. This shit is a fucking titty tartar. Okay, look at this shit. Fucking titty tartar. We got a couple minutes, man. Let's do this shit.
Dead men walking.
Walking the mile, walking the dirty mile. Look, hey, check this out. Family.
Not much more with the family. Paul Walker.
Alright. About to go see this shit now.
Oh, do I gotta?
Man, we got some beer in us. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's true, we do. I'm a little buzzed, I'm fine.
Alright, let's go in this shit. Oh yeah. Well, we just gotta have that shit, man.
Fuck you. You couldn't see this yourself. Movie started at about, what, 7:25?
No, 7:10. Well, if you want
after the previews, about 7:25.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 10 o'clock now.
Not good, man. It was horrible.
No, it was dog shit the entire way through.
It was worse than what
God.
I thought it was gonna be, bro. It was worse.
I honestly, I thought that this would at least be hilariously bad. And you know what? Actually, in the beginning part, it kind of is. And then, no, it gets so fucking boring and insultingly awful. Like Age of Extinction, insultingly awful. Like, it's supposed to be funny, but it's not. It's beyond annoying, and it's stupid.
There was so much stuff in this movie that, like, I don't know.
It completely neglects the other films, too. It's like, okay, how is Megatron not Galvatron anymore?
Well, we're going to get more into that when we get back to the place.
But listen, I'm sorry. This movie was absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
And we will go in more in depth in the actual review. But for the love of God, never see this movie.
So, yeah, all right. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. But, yeah, first impressions, man, like, this was just awful, guys. Awful. Now, you guys are probably saying, you look like shit. We look like shit. We had a rough fucking day.
Oh, God.
A rough fucking day. So we're going to keep this review short because you guys seen our little adventure leading up to this.
Rough fucking day. The way this movie felt, okay, I felt like we had a rough fucking month, okay?
It did.
Shit.
This
movie would not end.
It did feel really, really
it was. I asked him what time it was. It felt like I'd been there for at least 2 hours. Like, what was it? 40 minutes had passed by?
Yeah, I remember.
Fuck.
Like the last couple times you asked me what time it was like 9 o'clock, and then like some time passed. You're like, "What time is it now?" I'm like 9:10. Like 10 minutes literally passed, and it felt forever.
Oh God!
Now and at the 9 o'clock mark, I was like, "Oh, well, this should be wrapping up. We should be getting to the third act." And like another fucking hour passed.
Yeah. And listen, I'm just gonna say this right now. I defy any of you out there to actually try to comprehend the fucking plot of this movie. Okay, like honestly, I did not know what the fuck was going on throughout this entire thing. It honestly felt like they were just making shit up as they went along. Nothing felt coherent. Nothing felt stuck together. It was just like, okay, we have a puzzle piece, but we don't know how to put this puzzle together. So we're just gonna put in the pieces that don't fit, and hopefully it gets finished.
You mentioned to me there was 3 separate writers credited for the script.
Yeah, it
felt like it though. It felt like we're taking all 3, we're gonna throw it in, and this is what we got.
You had the writers of Iron Man, and you had the other writer wrote Black Hawk Down. How the fuck did they come up with a movie?
And that's not even counting a couple years ago. They had a whole writer's room.
Yeah, apparently,
to help develop the
all the sequels and shit that they're gonna fucking do.
And then Michael Bay's like, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna come back and do it. Well, okay, so.
Oh, but dude, no, you know what the Bumblebee movie's gonna be? It's gonna be Bumblebee fighting the fucking Nazis like he does in this film.
It's supposed to be a period piece, but I don't think it's gonna be that far back. But anywho,
Transformers Be the Slaves.
Anywho, I honestly think this is the worst fucking Transformers movie. I hate Age of Extinction. I think Age of Extinction was better than this. Maybe because it's been so long and I blocked out a lot of that, and I don't even remember what Age of Extinction was about. But this movie had so much just bullshit. And I will tell you one thing, and this is a big problem with the Transformers movie in general, is the fucking plot is too convoluted. This one is really convoluted. They're talking about bloodlines from the past.
And apparently they've been here since the time of King Arthur and shit.
And King Arthur is a Wiccan.
How long has Bumblebee been on this planet? Weren't they looking for fucking glasses in the first one?
Yeah, and hold on.
Shit!
This is not going to be spoiler free, so. But yeah, the Descendant. Okay, let me just say this right now. I don't even know what to say. Mark Wahlberg is the Last Knight, and he pulls out fucking Excalibur
out of his ass.
Yeah, and Excalibur is a Transformer. And he was calling it through the whole movie. I'm like, nah, man. But this little fucking medallion comes out, and he's like,
there's Excalibur. I'm like, fucking called it.
Yeah, dude, it's like fucking awful. And let's not even get into the 100 million time the Optimus Prime goes, I am Optimus Prime.
The last time he said it in the movie, I just went, I fucking know!
Yeah, like straight up in the theater.
I just screamed!
Like, dude, it was horrible. And the beginning of the movie, right at the Paramount logo, they start throwing explosions. They don't even
Optimus Prime is in like 15 minutes of this fucking movie. And in those 15 minutes, he says, I am Optimus Prime at least 6 times.
Yes.
It's like, fuck, dude.
Yes, man. Yes, horrible. And like, but nothing in this movie made sense. This movie was basically they're trying to, the Wiccan family heritage. Apparently,
Yeah.
King Arthur is a Wiccan. His last name is Arthur Wiccan, and it goes down the bloodline. And Mark Wahlberg is a descendant or something from King Arthur. That's how he can control Excalibur.
I don't know how.
I don't know how he could be the last knight when Sam Witwicky is younger than him, so he's technically, by timeline, the last of the. He should be the last.
So does that mean he's related to Sam Witwicky? I don't
know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know either.
I mean, even the chick is a descendant of Merlin, but they said there's got to be 2 of them. It's shown on top of the family
Don't
tree.
even get me started with what they fucking did to Merlin.
I don't know.
Don't even get me started with that.
That was horrible. So, okay, look. Plot doesn't make no sense. Convoluted as fuck.
No, and let me tell you something. Fucking Michael Bay cannot wait to get explosions out of the way, because literally, when the Paramount logo comes up, he's hurling explosions at the fucking screen!
That's what I just said. That's what I said. Like, they don't even wait for the movie to start. They
No.
throw it right at the logos. The humor is god-awful. The stuff we laughed at...
There was not a single thing in this movie that was funny.
Well, no, that's not true.
One!
That's not true.
Okay, what did I laugh at?
We laughed at a lot of stuff that wasn't supposed to be intentionally
Oh,
funny.
no. There was unintentional funny shit. But no, none of the jokes or humor they had fucking landed at all.
Yeah, but the stuff that was supposed to be funny was horrible.
Yeah.
And Michael Bay even found a way to sexify
A
the little
14-year-old girl.
Yeah! Talking about her boobs and shit. Like because it comes out of a little kid's mouth, it's okay. Even though you're the fucking director directing the little kid to talk about this fucking 14-year-old girl's boobs. I mean, and then we get the British Megan Fox in this movie who did the
She looked exactly like Megan Fox
who did
with
the
a British accent.
of fucking Merlin.
And somehow a worse actress. Never mind. You know,
And then they have a whole thing with her having sex upstairs of her fucking house. Like, they're searching through the room, and their mom and her friends think they're having sex. And they're like, ooh, I want to go watch them having sex. And they're sitting there.
You're her mother!
And they're sitting there going through the desk, and you hear them go, oh. And they're not doing nothing sexified. They're just looking for something. But it sounds like they're having sex. Like, you really had to put that in there?
You had to.
Anthony Hopkins was a fucking waste. He sat there to try to explain the story, and I still don't know what the fuck is going
Hopkins. What happened? Dude, you were knighted by the Queen. Why are you in this shit?
The movie was... I honestly...
You are Sir Anthony Hopkins.
So somebody...
You're going to have to take that back now.
Stop interrupting me. Somebody, tell me what this movie was about.
Thank you.
Somebody,
I don't know.
Please.
I don't know.
The only thing I know is there's a stab and there's Medusa looking
There's somehow a submarine that works even though it's been a museum for years.
Fucking planet Earth is Unicron, Cybertron's coming. I don't know.
Dude, no. Yeah. Apparently, for all the fans of the original Transformers movie, the fucking animated one, Unicron is Earth. Unicron is actually Earth.
Yeah.
At that point, when they said that in the film, I literally stood up and went, I need a fucking break. I need a fucking break. I left for like 5 minutes. I had to calm down. I was that pissed. Like, fuck that shit.
The Dinobots got...
Completely fucking ruined it.
The Dinobots got shafted again.
Yeah, like, okay, here's the thing. You know, it's one thing to make me wait an entire movie for them, like fucking Age of Extinction did, and then only give them to me for like 2 minutes. Here, they show them in the beginning, like, oh, okay, maybe they'll be here throughout the whole movie. Again, they fight for 2 minutes, and then you never see them again. And then, no, fucking Megatron, they turn to Megatron for help for some reason. I'm like, okay, how the fuck is he benefiting you? I don't know why.
I still don't know why the government...
Then he's like, I want my boys. Yeah. And then they introduce them all like Suicide Squad style with the fucking names in front of them. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing in this movie that I can actually comprehend. I don't understand what's going on. Like, you're hunting the Autobot, but you're gonna get criminals to help.
It's not just that. Okay, they introduce them like that. They go into battle and they all die in like 2 minutes.
I know.
Like, why did you bother?
There was characters in this movie that disappeared for an hour and a half at a time, and you totally forget. And then they show up at the end, like, oh yeah, they're still yeah. Man, horrible. So okay, look, you guys been on our adventure. You seen we drank going into the movie, but halfway through that thing wore off because that movie was so long. So let's do some closing thoughts. And let's give it a score of 1 through 10. So, Adam, you go ahead and give your closing thoughts and give it a score of 1 through 10. So
okay, listen. The pacing was horrible. The storytelling was awful. The acting was even terrible. Even from Anthony Hopkins, which breaks my fucking heart to say because he's such a wonderful actor. There was not a thing that made sense. The effects were subpar at fucking best. Honestly, I could not follow a single fucking thing in this movie, and after a while, honestly, I wanted to walk off a bridge. Like, I want to get in my car right now and drive it off a fucking bridge. I feel that hurt right now. Like, this just hurts me. Not just as a fan of Transformers, but as a fucking moviegoer. This movie is a fucking waste. This movie should just not be watched. And, you know what? I wish I could give it a 0, but I can't. I'll give it a 1.
Yeah, pretty much same thing.
And the thing is, one more thing, okay? I came out of this wondering, what's worse, this or Resident Evil Final Chapter? Here's the thing, this is worse. Resident Evil Final Chapter was just as bad, but it was mercifully shorter. So, you go. Sorry.
Plot convoluted as hell. They had no idea what the fuck was going on. Don't know how the fuck this connected to any of the previous movies. CGI, the explosion, just too much. The humor wasn't funny. The story just didn't make no sense. The acting was horrible.
It was terrible.
Just nothing about this movie was at least entertaining at all.
Okay, and there's one more thing we have to fucking address. The fucking aspect ratios.
Oh, yes.
Jesus Christ! It switched aspect ratios every 3 seconds!
Yes. And it actually got to the point where I spent more time paying attention to that than the actual movie.
Yeah!
Yeah, the movie kept going from... Because they shot this movie with IMAX cameras, so you see regular camera, IMAX camera. And a lot of times they'll be talking like me and you were just talking, and they'll show me like IMAX, and then you with regular standard camera, and me IMAX, and it does that for the action scene. Usually, good directors and cinematographers, when they do that type of movie with IMAX, they film the whole movie with standard cameras, and then the big action scenes is the IMAX camera. So for the big action scene, it goes to a different aspect ratio.
But no, here it's throughout the entire fucking
movie. It's just boom, 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 boom. Just watch, guys. Watch when you see the movie. And you'll see the black bars on top. It'll go black bars, no black bars, black bars, no black bars. And it's through the entire movie, whether they are talking or anything, and it's just god-awful. So I'm glad you mentioned that, because I totally forgot about that. So my final score is, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10 like this guy did. I would love to give it a 0. I would love to give it a 0.5. 1 out of 10, and that's just being merciful.
Yeah.
Because that movie was awful. It was the worst time I spent in theaters this whole year. I had a better time with Resident Evil, The Final Chapter, and Baywatch, and I hated those movies.
See, what did I tell you?
I gotta always give you that, man.
Yeah. I called that he would hate this worse than Baywatch.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to, but I did. Baywatch was at least shorter. You had The Rock and Zac Efron, and you had at least good-looking chicks to look at, and yeah, just this movie, awful. 1 out of 10. So, that's all we got, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed our little venture. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Hit the like, subscribe button, and until next time, guys, I'm Robert Storms.
I'm Adam James.
And that's our opinion.